Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Zenless Zone Zero in the newly minted 2.0 update. And we pushed forward with the main story a bit. All right, so we're here. We got to like the new area. We have our new fit. Let's see here. We accidentally started this last time. Where is it? I think there was one more that was like short. Ah, this one. This one's only 13 days. We're going to go and check this one out just to see what it is. Or wait, no, wait, what? What is this? I thought this was an actual event. Why is it taking me to an external tab? Golden Proxy Awards, announcements. Participate in the event to get exclusive. Oh man, it's one of those ones that are like on the phone that are like separate from the game. Oh, okay. So I guess this is like on the mobile. Okay, well, I guess, alright. Well, then we don't have to worry about that, so that's one thing off of our heads. Alright, sweet. So that means we are free and clear to just push forward with this, then. More with the main story! We just showed up here, we got to meet all the other people. When I say all the other, I mean the 2 other people.
Wise, you're here. Have you met the others? Did they leave a good impression?
Senior Fufu introduced me to 2 of them. They've been very welcoming.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunquei Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Not after the airship crash. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty for our investigation. Not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. Our opponent certainly knows what they're doing. But don't worry. No matter what they're planning, we just need to take them as they come.
I'm glad you're here, Sifu. As for the investigation, yes. Let's take it one step at a time.
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate visitors often, but at least it's quiet here. If you have any questions, you can come ask me, or Fufu and the others.
Speaking of, I actually do have a question. Sifu, why is this place called Swabian Temple?
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunquei Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for a base location, she spent an entire week here surveying the feng shui. When the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to hide the fact that this place had outstanding feng shui. Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it, and the name Swabian Temple stuck.
And here I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something. So that's where it came from.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, that goes back to when the old capital fell. Story for another time, perhaps. Despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone still took turns to come here and clean up the place. Since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned earlier to set things up and check out the situation. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we should expect to live here for a while. You'll have access to all facilities throughout your stay.
Understood. I'll casually look around too.
You're a quick learner, aren't you? One more thing. Now that you are a nominal disciple of Yunquei Summit, as per tradition, every newcomer must receive a reading for blessings and to ward off misfortune. Come find me when you're ready. Oh.
Have we seen normal dogs in this? I think we've only really seen 2 or 3. And they've got jobs. Yet we see regular cats just lazing about. Alright. Okay, there was a huge boulder here before. I guess they just put it there to, like, stop us from coming in here. Not from the main entrance. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of cleanup that we could do here. Right stick. Oh, is this just like a different way of doing like the scratchy lottery tickets, I guess? Oh my god, I hate when they're doing the tutorial and they like force you out of the thing that you're doing. Like, brother. Let me see the thingy. Okay. Gunfire harmony. Oh yeah, we also we did see Belle's outfit as well, but I didn't check to see what the additional items on her outfit are that we could change out. We only did that with Wise. We should check that at some point. I'm assuming they're probably the same items, but I'm not 100%. Oh, I didn't realize he had tail. Is this our secondary location that we're trying to build? Oh, 20. I feel like we might need a slightly better stand than... Where's 20? He should be here on the list. have to fly all the way out. New job requirements, guys. We're gonna need some of you to commute via airship. Hopefully yours won't get fired at. Wait, why? We have 18 at our shop and we have 20 here. Why? Have we met 19 and he's doing something else? Or did they just arbitrarily choose to have 20 here? Okay, yeah, so they're like really trying to make like this street like the new main. Where it's like we don't really have to go back to 6th Street, I guess. Really? He doesn't have his own shop? I was hoping we'd have like a tea shop. Ooh, I wonder if there's gonna be like a toy shop, like the guy in the main square where we buy like those figurines from. I wonder if we're gonna have an equivalent here.
Looks like everything's in order. Let's head back to Swabian Temple.
Yeah, baby. Start daily coffee. Oh wait, what? That's it? What? Well, I guess they have to do a whole new animation because he's like guy on the street now. But yeah, they cut out his animation. I wonder if we'll actually clean up the temple as we're here. That would be cool. I always love when they do that. Where there's some sort of like progression for like the surrounding areas and you can see it like change. Even if it's just like, oh, cleaning up the paint cans and whatnot.
Wise, your room's all ready for you. Is there anything else you need?
This is cool.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Better fill Belle in on what's going on.
Workbench. Okay, so that's... Okay, this is our workbench. Oh yeah, because we just got her. Cool. Oh wait, hold on. And then over here we got VR, it says. Okay, cool. Nice.
Hello? Can you hear me, Wise? It's Belle.
I can hear you, but aren't you using the wrong title? You should be calling me Senior Wise in public.
Seriously, Wise? Now's not the time for jokes. Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your airship had an accident and fell into the hollow. She also said you were attacked. What's going on?
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago.
Yeah.
Why is the airship accident rate so high in New Era?
That's what I was saying.
I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't think we're dealing with any ordinary investigation. Belle, it's best that you stay home. Forget about coming here.
I can't do that. What if something happens to you and I can't get there in time? I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system, but a closer look at the observation data of Lemnian Hollow raised a lot of questions. The remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. If we're going to process this problematic data, I'll need to be there in person for live updates. And remember, Ishuan Shifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into danger in the future.
This is cool. I really... wonder how this is going to impact us, whether or not we're actually going to become full-on, like, fighting playable characters. Because that's what it seems like it's going towards. But then at the same time, it could just be, like, us learning how to hone our ability that we have when our eyes, like, turn blue.
I get it, but it isn't safe right now. If you're coming, we'll need to find the right time. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer alternative. I'll talk to Shifu about it.
Okay, we can let Shifu arrange the specifics. Speaking of, has Shifu taught you any techniques so far, senior-wise?
Of course! Shifu taught me Rinkwei Summit's secret cloud riding technique. Thanks to that, I was able to land safely during the airship crash.
Hold on, are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
Brother.
It's true. Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can take off and ride the clouds like that.
Such impressive techniques from Yunkwei Summit! Oh, I can't wait anymore. I'm driving over right now. It won't take long.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, based on the world map, you could just drive there. It's not, like, super far. So I don't get why they did the airship instead.
Wait, hold your Bangboo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about coming over right now. Wait for Shifu's arrangements.
Aha! I knew you were talking nonsense. Senior-wise, if you keep this up, watch out for Shifu's carrying buckets up a mountain, meditation on a pole, and wall-facing self-reflection punishment combo.
Alright, I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over there, so I'd better see what's going on. I'll talk to Shifu about your travel arrangements.
Got it. Please take care of yourself over there. I'll see you later.
Oh, whoa, nice. Okay. Well, it's okay. Alright, cool. We got our own little room. This is turning out pretty dope.
You must be the mystics of Yunkwei Summit. I am Damien Black.
Oh, he's a douche. He's...
head of the special development company Porcelumex, under the Tops Alliance. It's been a long time since Yunkwei Summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, please accept my deepest apologies. I hear Yunkwei Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also at his behest?
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate the situation within Lemnian Hollow. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate later.
Just as I thought. However, I should notify you that the situation inside Lemnian Hollow is rather delicate. Porcelumex owns mining and refining equipment in the porcelain production areas. I urge you to stay clear to avoid any complications. After all, we must ensure that porcelain production and supply remain uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted production? But I just heard something about a safety accident inside the hollow from the workers. It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem to begin with.
That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the Hollow. Naturally, Yunkwei Summit must investigate.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol and have provided aid and compensation to the workers. For the safety of everyone here, again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production side. And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the Tops Alliance's critical assets. It's in your best interest not to dig too deep, whether you're Yunkwei Summit or any other big name. That's all I shall say for now. This is my contact information. I bid you all farewell.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain! He's hella suspicious.
Who
Fufu,
speaks truth?
what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Wise and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for compensation.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted porcelain production site inside the hollow. But I don't know all the details.
An incident at the porcelain production site, on top of abnormal hollow observation data. I have a feeling the two are connected somehow.
Junior Wise is right. As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets exposed. Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain production site inside the hollow. However, judging by what Damien said, it won't be easy.
Wise, can you use your holo navigation tech to locate the production site?
I called Belle earlier and she said there's a problem with the observation data from Lemnian Hollow. We can't analyze it with the HDD remotely, so she has to come over and do it in person. We have to find a way to get her here safely, Shifu.
Don't worry, Junior Wise. I've sent the mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the matter. Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even Tops will have to think twice before trying anything shady. Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore. It's safer to just drive here on the freeway.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still, it's much safer than an airship.
In that case, let's divide and conquer. Wise, you, me, Fufu, and Yinhu will go question the workers. Shuryen will drive to 6th Street and pick up your sister. Then we'll rendezvous at Suibian Temple. Don't worry, I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryen's departure, just to be safe.
Alright, we got cat. Not a stray cat.
Oh.
I'm so excited that we still have the mini-map. Yo! Hills are popping off this season. He is a playable character.
You've been running all around here. What do you want?
Porcelumix must have sent him. I told you! They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a headache. All right. I'll ask you one last time. What do you want? If you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush? Give me your best punch, right in my face!
Oh my god. He needs to meet Anton and Billy immediately.
Why would anybody want to get punched?
First you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move, and then you sue for compensation. Yeah, I've seen enough from Porcelumex's playbook, so I won't throw the first punch. Go ahead. The honor is all yours. Just remember, once you throw that first punch, then whatever happens after will be considered self-defense. And then, it's my turn.
Please calm down. I'm not with Porcelumix. My name is Wise. I'm from Suibian Temple. I just wanted to ask you something.
Suibian Temple? What did you want to know?
I'm here to investigate the situation inside Lemnian Hollow. I heard that there's been an accident. But Porcelumix has been keeping everything under wraps, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. Anyway, I'm really not a TOPS employee.
So you're also after Porcelumix. My mistake then. My name is Komano Manato. My friend is still in a coma at the hospital because of this Porcelumix mess. So I came here to figure out what happened and to help him get justice. Since you're also looking into it, I guess that makes us allies.
Ah, thank goodness. I was worried that you were with Porcelumix and came here to stir up trouble. So you're also looking into the corruption incident?
Corruption incident? Sounds like you know about it. Can you give me more details?
Certainly. I was on the same shift with the guys that got sick, and I saw with my own eyes how their corruption broke out.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted? But shouldn't there be anti-corruption measures for operations inside the Hollow?
That's right. People who spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits and take anti-corruption medicine according to protocol. Otherwise, they'll be corrupted by ether. Most of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take anti-corruption medicine as long-term treatment. Porcelumix provides the medicine, and that's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them. But the medicine seems to be the cause of the issue this time. My colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot. It took so much effort just to bring them to the hospital. After Porcelumix learned of this, the first thing they did was order us to keep our mouths shut. Later on, I heard the good Dr. Lore say that there's something fishy with that batch of medicine. It was ineffective. Heartless company, they couldn't care less whether we live or die.
How could they? I never thought Porcelumix would stoop this low.
I believe it.
Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area, said the place was abandoned, and forbade us from going near it.
Something doesn't feel right. I've got to find a way into that area and see what's going on. To tell you the truth, we're investigating for the mayor. Our goal is to find out what exactly happened inside the Hollow. If you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights and secure better compensation.
Investigating for the mayor? Paolo, this is your chance. Don't you want to get fair compensation and treat your family's corruption?
You're right. And Yunquei Summit helped us a lot too, back when the old capital fell. I trust you people. All right then, you have my word. When you're free, head to the Hollow cable car. I'll ask a worker friend to sneak you in. As for the corrupted area, although I can't get you in, I know someone who can. He also knows a lot more about the corruption incident than I do.
Really? Thank you so much. Don't worry. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. And if you need my help, you've got it.
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Waifei Peninsula? Or maybe you recognize the location in the photo.
I've never seen this person, and the location looks to be somewhere inside the Hollow, but I can't exactly pinpoint it.
Neither have I. But don't you worry. I'll ask my buddy with connections to ask around.
I see. Thank you both. I'll ask around too.
How's everyone's investigation going?
I haven't found any clues.
Me neither. They all refused to tell us what happened, presumably by order of Porcelumix. I also checked out the Hollow cable car. I don't think we'll be able to blend in. Looks like we'll have to find another way into the Hollow. Should we contact the captain that helped us to sail us there?
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the Hollow. And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective and caused a major corruption outbreak among the workers.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation and coverage for their medical bills.
Wise, is this information reliable?
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate the side of the incident in the Hollow. Also, when you heard I was from Swabian Temple of Rinquai Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd helped him in the past. What did he mean by that?
That was a long time ago. When the old capital fell, the members of Yunquai Summit helped evacuate the civilians. Some of them were relocated here. But we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years.
So that's the story. No wonder the captain wouldn't take our money. But why did everyone stop coming here? Swabian Temple actually feels like a pretty nice place to live.
Let's talk about something else.
That's right. Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the Hollow? I'll prepare the food right away.
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell him the full story when the time's right. Anyway, let's focus on the investigation for now. Oh.
Oh. By the way, I like Fufu's facial expressions they have for me. A lot of the times, people are just kind of like, you know, just a single like facial expression a lot of the times. But they really change up hers in like a bit more of a cartoonish way almost. But it's like, I'll take that over just like same flat face. Oh. Nice shot of the moon. Going pretty good so far. Loving the new area. Man, I hate that they still do this though, where it's like they'll cut the story in half, where half of it is voiced, and then the other half is just dialogue based, like text boxes. Or it's like, bro, you have the budget. What? Why? Like, I don't need a cutscene, but you could just like do the audio. But yeah, we're about to head into the Hollow for the second time, but it's for like the first big exploration for this area. And so far, what little we've seen from the first time, it looks like the Hollow manifests itself in a different way. Instead of having it be like black rocks, it's more of like almost an ocean theme, seemingly. Yeah. That's a problem across all of their games, really, that this company puts out. Actually, I don't even know how many different hollows we've went into so far. I think maybe 3, technically. Well, like, they all have, like, the same motif of, like, the black rocks with the green energy. Actually, we could look at the world map to try to figure out which ones we went into, now that we have that. Although, I think we have went into Hollow... I don't know if we have went into Hollow Zero or not. I think we have. Because, like, the outpost is, like, right next to it. And the outpost is where you go for, like, a bunch of quests that involve you, like, going into the Hollow. So I'm assuming... rest for the next day, and then we will hopefully be able to pop in there pretty quickly. Just like a big surprise, large corporation bad guys. That's like the pervasive theme in this game, large corporations bad. Or actually, I don't even know. I don't know if you'd really call it large corporations bad. The entire first part was like the secret organization and like cops. But I guess cops is technically like type of like business organization. And they seem to be like the prevailing dickheads throughout all the story. Alright, oh, are we gonna raid the cable car in?
Oh.
I do not trust that. Dude, we're gonna ride a cable car into the Hollow. You mean the Hollow as in the thing with a bunch of monsters, and a cable car a thing which is required to have like both ends firmly planted and the cables not to be snapped, or else you are plummeting to your death? I'm pretty sure like the cable car like goes directly into the Hollow, which means the other end of the cables is in the Hollow. That shish be dangerous. And so far, Wise, ever since he's started going into Hollows, he's mainly just kind of played like off-screen, like voice line kind of role. So hopefully maybe that will change throughout this update. That'd be cool, since they're like pivoting to a whole different way of like exploring Hollows. And we're talking about getting training, so it's like, okay, that'd be super cool. We have a character arc going from not being able to go into the Hollows, turning into an actual playable character where we can fight in the Hollows. That'd be sick. Okay, you can enter the hollow. Okay, wait, hold on. Before we do that, let's do some polls. I'm assuming we might be going in there with like the preset crew that we're with right now, which would be sweet, so we could see how the other characters play. Wait, what do we have going on in here? Lame. And then I think we already did the signals. No, we did the shop. Okay, let's check out signals. Okay, we can do a few. I'm really hoping for her. We've only played as her very limitedly, but so far she is badass and feels amazing to play. Oh, nice. We have another one. Okay, I don't know what the odds are on us pulling another S. We already just ripped an S with the Bangboo, so I still don't know if that ever carries over. If pulling an S on one banner affects another's banner odds or not. Probably should know that. I've been playing these games for like 5 years. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, we got it. Dude! We did it one rip on the Bangboos. We pulled an S last time. We did one rip here, pulled the S right away. Dude, our odds are like crazy good right now.
Have you any inquiries for me?
Alright.
Allow me to define an answer for you.
Thank God. If you guys don't know, I also play Genshin. And recently, I did a pull on there. I got the 5-star. I was super hyped. And then, as per usual, wasn't the 5-star on the banner. And it's like, why do you do this? But so far, I don't think I've really had that problem with Zenless Zone Zero. If I pull the 5-star, it's all. I think it's always or like very high likelihood the person on the banner. If it's someone else, it's like way rarer. Unlike Genshin, where it's the other way around, unfortunately. Yes, we got our queen, and we also got a engine, which I think we already have. Nice. Booyah. I guess we'll. I don't know. Should we try to pull another one of her, or should we try to pull an engine? I feel like we just used up all of our luck on her, though. So we'll do one pull on this. All right, we didn't get it. Oh wait, no, we did. Oh my! What the fuck is happening? That is okay. Even though it was on another stream, I'm still counting it. That is our 3rd S in a row that we have pulled. Oh, dang it. Okay, so it's not the one we were trying for, but still, it's an S. I'll take it. Alright, unfortunately, yeah, it wasn't the main S. But it looks like Nekomata's. I do not remember this engine at all. Okay, let me look up this engine right now. I'm pretty sure it's Nekomata because it looks like it fits in her theme. So let's check it out. I'm not pulling anymore. I'm good. We've done 3 for 3 pulls so far with the 2.0 update. I'm gonna chill. Damn. I think the only other time I've ever pulled something that crazy was in Genshin, where I pulled like 4 characters in one pull, which was fucking insane, and I don't even know how those odds even happened. Okay. Oh wow, we've barely done anything. We've already got 2 of those. Puffy. Nice.
Eradicate all
Got our
evil.
new girl.
I only
Actually, what
desire
element is
the
she? I don't even...
A mission
Ready and waiting.
Oh wait, she's a new element. Oh my god, how... I didn't
I can
even
help you ward
notice.
off misfortune and disaster.
Wow, I do not pay attention. Yeah, she's a whole new element that's separate from everything else so far, which is interesting. Auric? so it's based on ether. Okay. Okay, like it's dealing ether damage, but it's not counting as ether. Okay, wait, hold on.
Is the concert starting?
Okay. Okay, so I'm not really fully understanding what the difference between them are supposed to be.
What brings you here this time?
Okay, so they're both involving doing corruption buildup with ether. So I don't know why they made it like a separate thing. But whatever, okay. I'll probably have to watch a video on it that actually someone doing a deep lore dive on explaining what the differences are. I'm assuming this has to do with like our main character having like a natural strength against ether corruption. So maybe that's what this is supposed to be, where we manipulate it in that way rather than the other way where it's just straight up shooting out corruption energy. Who knows? We'll figure out the lore later. Boom. Frick. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, oh, shit. I haven't even went for any grinding or anything either. So, I didn't even realize she has, like, a whole separate element as well that we need to grind for, too. Alright, level 30. We're gonna call it okay for right now. Same that. Geez, I got so distracted when I noticed she was a different thing. Yeah, that was by far my best luck so far. Doing 3 separate pulls and each one having an S in them. I believe that's my best pull so far. Okay, let's see here. Let's get that started. That's also new. Oh, interesting. Okay, even though they're not counting her as ether damage, but as a separate thing, these upgrades are still ether. Okay, so, okay. Well, that's super good for us. I don't know if the panda is also the same element. I would assume everyone in the temple would be the same element. Okay, we need something good.
Good morning. Anything you'd like to buy? We have some limited edition items in stock.
Oh, that one is new. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh, okay, this is the one we need to get. As you can see down in the corner, the items that it requires is the puzzle piece, as well as, that's the new symbol for the new element. So this engine should be best for her. Man, we never come in here. Okay.
Hey there, having trouble deciding what to buy? I can always give you some tips.
Okay, can I craft this? No, okay, I can only craft it from lower versions. Okay. Let's go pick it up. We're side questing this so hard. Okay, it's the new first one. Let's add more onto there. Save. Then let's head in there. See how this fight goes. We haven't really fought too many of the new people in, like, the new area. So I still have, like, limited understanding of what they're like. Alright, let's go in. Oh, wait, hello. Hold on, what did I just press? Reset configuration. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. When did they add this? Shit. I never use this, so I always forget. I need to do more preset configurations. Although we've been like really hardlining this team for a bit now. And it's taken me 20 minutes just to get to W engines on this goddamn site. Alright, W engine guide. Oh, whoa, they have the think that might be new. They just put the level of it above its head.
Yanagi, I'll handle it.
Okay, they're jumping around a lot. Oh, whoa, there's a new meter at the center bottom of the screen. I think maybe that's a new form of ether corruption, perhaps?
Don't get hit.
Dude, she is so busted. Yeah, each hit gives us... Okay, cool. So there's, like, status effects now. When it comes to seemingly ether corruption. Whoop.
This ends here.
Boom. Boom, boom. Ah! Shit. Not good, not good, not good. Whoop. They're like kind of froggy. Whoop. Oh yeah, we almost have her leveled up all the way with all of her abilities. I think there's only 2 more levels left for her. And then I need to start hyper-focusing on like CDs and stuff. Dude, I love her speed so much. It's amazing. Oh yeah, okay, the W engine that was in the shop that we're going to try to get is one of the new engines just added. Not a big surprise since, you know, it's the new element. It looks like there's 4 engines in total. There are 3A and 1B that are... oh wait, no, sorry. One of those is another element. Okay, so there's 2A and 1B that are part of this new element. Let's see here. Where is this cat palm looking engine that we just pulled? Yeah, some of these engines, I really don't remember them. Okay, S rank. It's actually pretty... relatively high on the list. Actually, no, it's not. It's kind of near the bottom of the S list. Of course it is. Lame. Okay. Okay, steel. Not a big surprise. It's for Nekomata. I'll go put that on her right now. I don't even know what we have on Nekomata right now. She used to be like one of our main runners just because of her speed. Here.
This is the path I follow. Let's.
Yeah, what did we have on her?
The lunch is on you.
Oh yeah, we put this one on. Okay, we also got this one too, which was a gimme. They just gave it to us, so should also probably find out who's best for that one. Oh wait, no, Soldier 11. This is Soldier 11's engine. We don't have her yet, but I'm sure we could put it on like someone else. Place and put this one on. Honestly, I do not level up engines and CDs and like get into that stuff as much as I should. I mainly focus on the main build of the character. Enhance. Oh my god, we got so many pinks built up. We good on that. We're not even really gonna use her anyway, but still. We also want to save some of this stuff.
Did you call me? Yeah.
Since we're here, we should also get some ether related. Random enemy. Dude, that's a nice change up. That's definitely one of the more tedious things is when you're doing these. It's just like the same enemies every time. Okay. I didn't want to come in here, but good to know. We have randomization now. All right, we're coming in here. It's under ether. Gonna add more. So yeah, this is what the new type takes. I don't think it's gonna change. So, okay, I think the main difference between the two elements, what it's supposed to be story-wise, is one person is using ether directly, while the other one is kind of immune to it and uses ether in, like, they propel it away from themselves, while the other one is like, oh, we make ether and shoot it out. The one, I think one's more of like a deflection of ether that's in the air, while the other one's supposed to be we like make ether internally and shoot it out. They even exit, but who knows? We'll need to do a lower video. Let's do this. We'll play. Yeah, we're gonna try to level her up a bit. I don't think she'll be usable, but might as well. I always have the bad habit of getting a new character and then just like ignoring them. Oh, 55. Whoop. Dude, I can't wait to combo her with the captain. These two are gonna be so awesome because they both move pretty quickly. I still need to figure out the best way to combo in Sukaku. She just feels so awkward if it's not like a super streamlined entrance for her, because she's so like heavy and clunky feeling. Alright.
Fine. Weakling. Vanish. You're gonna get
Alright.
busy.
We got it.
The picture is clear. Waste of time.
Alright, ult finally. Dude, this took like a minute for the ult to build up. Crazy. Alright, and we'll just do one of these for right now. Alright, now let's go back to the engine shop, build that new engine, which I think it might be the first engine we've actually built. I think all the other ones we've done, we literally just pulled them. Alright. What's area info? Missions is okay, so there's like some other stuff in the map as well. Okay, wait, how do I get to... Shit, I'm forgetting. Oh, that's what it is. That's so weird that to get to this, it's on the D-pad, but then to get to, like, the mini-map, it's just center button. Because here's the thing, on the PlayStation 5 controller, there's the center button, but there's a left and right side to the center button that you can differentiate if you want to. Because, like, here's the thing, it's supposed to be a touchpad. Nobody uses it as a touchpad. They just use it as a button. But it is technically, like, two different sides. So it's like, why didn't they just have one side be the mini-map and then the other side be this? But instead, they just put this on the D-pad. Don't know. Alright, let's go 6th Street. And then, which one was the engine shop? Goldfinger? Is it this one? Again, we never go there.
Good morning. Anything you'd like to buy? We have some limited edition items in stock. Here you go. All good? I'd appreciate a 5-star rating if you're satisfied.
There's so many of these that we could just recycle. It kind of sucks that this is what you get for recycling. I wish it was like some other item as well. Like you could do other items.
Hey there. Having trouble deciding what to buy? I can always give you some tips.
How do you pull so many of all of these?
Hey there. Having trouble deciding what to buy? I can always give you
Oh my
some tips.
god. Empty now. Alright. Database. What's database even really good for, I guess? That kind of just seems like useless information here. Although, I guess you could look at engines you don't already have, though. But I don't know. Part of me thinks it would be kind of cool if we had to come here to do our engine stuff, because it's like a specialized thing. But then another part of me would be like, that would suck, having to always come here. Okay, let's see here. How many A's do we have left? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there. Okay, this is the new B engine, which is why we don't have it. We got 1, 2, 3. This A is so sick. It's like a Zen garden. It looks so cool. 3, 4.
Hey there. Having trouble deciding what
Okay,
to
we
buy?
got 8 left.
I can always give you
And
some
honestly,
tips.
I think most of these are part of the, not the dailies. The whatchamacallit that always gets reset. Okay, so we could just keep buying this and, like, level this up. By infusing them. We could actually do that quite a bit. Kinda sucks that we can't do this for an
Having
S
trouble
engine.
deciding what to buy? I can always give you some tips.
I think they should let us do this for an S engine. If we own the S engine, then we can buy duplicates in here. I think that's how they should handle it. Because nothing's worse than, like, wasting on pulling duplicates of a thing. It's just like, everybody wants to get the new, like, the first version of the new thing, rather than trying to pull duplicates.
Did you get what you were looking for?
Alright, we got the new engine.
This is the pet number 0, huh?
Wanna see?
Wow, the list of people we don't have is kind of building up.
Ooh, we will.
Come on.
Did you call me?
Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is.
It's out. Time for some more.
What brings you here this time?
Wait, what? We literally did this. What are you talking about? Or wait, were we too high level? Since we were doing a level 50 fight, was it like too high? Because yeah, this is Ethereal. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we have the higher level stuff. The first level stuff we ain't got. Luckily, it lets us downgrade. Let's try to get all these to level 5. Okay, there. They're all level 5s. I'll need to do this grinding. Then we can throw on the new engine that we just got. Enhance! Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the engine. Color scheme-wise, okay, but, like, it looks like little Lego thingies. Which, like, if you're gonna go Lego, then go hard Lego, but instead it's, like, kind of, like, super zoomed in. It'd be cool if it was just, like, made out of a bunch of tiny Lego bricks. That would look awesome. But instead it just, I don't know, it almost looks like some sort of cat toy. Equip. Okay, we got all those. We got those equipped. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up her character. What the frick? She's not even on the list yet. She's so new. She's so new. Alright, I'm gonna look her up to see what her CDs are. Every time we go into the CD store, I mess it up and accidentally buy the wrong thing. Or forget to turn on some function of it. Because they make it needlessly complicated.
The morning air is like a soothing melody, truly unforgettable.
Oh, duh, that's okay. I'm an idiot. I was looking for Shifu as her name, but that's not her name. That's just what we call her. Let's see here. CDs. Okay, good to know. So the puzzle one that we got, it's out of all of the outside of her like signature S engine, this is the number 2 most popular.
Is truly remarkable.
Okay, let's see here. We can go here because we got a shitload of those. Let's go R3. This is her new music. Okay. These are all for S rank, or S ranks are possible. We can't pull any.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
I always forget. Each one of these is a signature something or other. Okay, we'll pull one of these. Oh, that's what it is. That's what I always forget. Every time you swap between one of these, it's a different CD. That is so fucked up. I want them to change that. So the CD you're trying to pull, I wish it was universal. You can swap it and you can swap through these. These are just different levels of like A, S, more S.
Is truly remarkable.
But they change the CD on each one, and that's the thing I always forget. Okay, and then let's just rip it, whatever we get, we get. Alright, Robo Lady. Dude, I should look up to see how many tracks does she have running in here. Okay, number 3. I think number 3 is pretty good. Defense, crit rate, that's good. Anomaly, and then HP. Okay, I'd say that's pretty good. And then now we got a bunch here. Okay, okay, well... Alright, we'll just pull 10 and see what we get.
This delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
What do we got?
This one's
ooh, booyah! A 1, a 6. Yeah. Okay, so cool. We already got 2 more. A 1 and a 6. A lot of 1s. We got a 2. We got a 5.
Composition brings is truly remarkable.
Right. Oh, when you do it, okay, I didn't even realize that. When you do select a specific one, it doubles the price though to do a 10 pull. Okay, let's do another one. Hopefully we won't get a 1, 3, or 6. We're looking for 2, 4, 5. Let's do this. Hopefully we can get the full set. If not, that's still cool. We've already gotten half of them.
This one's flavor goes on.
Man, we got 2 more 3s. 10 HP percentage, defense percentage, and then a flat attack. Flat attack. Okay. Okay. Not the best. Yeah. More often than not, I'd come in here and I'd do like a pull and I'd forget to change the CD. God damn it. I keep getting 3s. We got another 6. We got another 1. We got a 2. That's our first 2. Ooh, dude. Crit rate, crit damage. Percentage based? Okay, we're probably going to put that one on. I don't know what her proper build is supposed to be for, what we're supposed to go for. Okay, let's see here. Number 6, HP. Number 5, ether damage. Number 4, crit rate or crit damage. Okay. We're gonna do number 4. Number 4 seems to be, like, pretty important. Because it's building crit rate, crit damage. And then number 5 is also super important, but... We'll do this. This will guarantee us getting a gold. Alright. Yeah.
Brings. What a
Attack percentage,
perfect
defense
mix.
percentage, HP percentage. Wow, we really didn't pull the best. Dang it, this one's got crit. Oh, well, this got both crit rate and crit damage, but it's not the main. I'd really wish it was more of the main. Yeah, like, look, like here.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Alright, well then... Should we waste... No. Okay, we already gave it a shot. We'll do the 5 now and see if we get lucky on this one. We can only pull 6 of them. Hey, what's up, Ash? Alright. Dude, I love the CD art. Dude, so much of the art in this game is so freaking awesome. Damn it! We're trying to get ether for the main. Nope, didn't even pull a single ether damage. Crit rate. Well, at least we're pulling a lot of crit rate stuff. Actually, wait, yeah, no, hold on. On here it says ether damage. I haven't seen ether damage at all in any of these. And I always forget what pen is. Maybe it's anomaly proficiency. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Been okay. Unfortunately, we just finished up playing a game on the weekend, which ended like a massive dud. But hey, this upcoming weekend, we'll see. I finally bought Spider-Man 2, so we might be doing Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, and then 2 all back to back. I have that planned. And then also that one, the new game in PlayStation Plus, the one that's like Jet Set Radio. We got that. I want to play that. We might start that this weekend. But yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. We could recycle some of these. Okay, let's equip stuff first, and then we'll go and do that.
I'll be waiting for your next visit.
I found this cool thing. So there's a website. So Jet Set Radio has a very specific style, which is like kind of like a Y2K cel-shaded early electronic era kind of vibe to it. And apparently someone built a website as like its entire theme is like it's a radio station in Jet Set Radio, and they have a bunch of like random like indie artists that do like Y2K style electric music to make stuff for it, and it was so freaking sick. I cannot remember the name of the website. for the life of me, but like I spent like a few days listening to it, and they have it set up like it's a radio station, but kind of like how GTA has fake radio stations, and they'll have like fake radio DJs and shit. It was like set up like that. It's like, this is awesome. Okay, let's go agents. We will go back to her.
Come on. Time for some.
Right. We've spent way too much time trying to set her up, despite us probably not going to be able to use her today. But we are going to be using her in the main story. Okay. Both of these have crit rate and crit damage percent based. But this one has that one extra. So we'll go with this one. Whip. Okay, we only got one. We got attack, 10 defense, anomaly proficiency. Okay, hold on. I keep forgetting. I always forget what some of these mean for like pen and stuff like that. What's anomaly? I think that might be what like her element is like proficient. Okay, anomaly proficiency. Okay, anomaly boosts. Okay, does damage boosting. Okay, that's just kind of it. So anomaly is like damage boosting. Oh, were you able to see any of the Summer Games Fest that went down? Like there was the State of Play, then Summer Games Fest. There was a bunch of like, you know, Day of the Devs. I believe today was Black Voices in Gaming, which I need to check out. And then there was also the Xbox event that happened yesterday, which I was surprised at like how much good stuff was in the Xbox showcase. Dude, the last week's been awesome. So many good announcements for stuff. And a lot of it's like new stuff I didn't even know about. So it's like nice. Because a lot of the times it's usually, you know, waiting for the big ones to come out to show off stuff you kind of already know is in the works. But this year was a lot of unknowns popping off, including Game Freak. The guys that make Pokemon are apparently coming out with a really cool, like, in the year 4000, there was a robot apocalypse, but now everything's starting to get rebuilt with a focus on nature. It looks super cool. And immediately I was pissed because it's like, you can make it, and it looks really good, like graphically. And I'm like, Game Freak. The people who are famous for making bad looking Pokemon games that look like they were made in the year 2008 just showed off a trailer for a game that looked like an actual modern game. And it's like, wow, so you just choose to make the Pokemon games look shitty. Thanks. I'm not even a big Pokemon fan, but that hurts. Okay, we got defense, 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 defense. It's defensive. Okay, we got... This one's got the one extra. This one's got crit rate. This one's also got the one extra. It's got attack, both flat number and percentage. HP percentage and pen. And you know what? Let's go with this one. It's definitely not the best. I don't think we'll level this one up, but we'll have it on. Equip. Oh yeah, I saw like quite a few streamers. I think, is it out yet? Because I know they did an early like access test and a bunch of streamers streamed it, and then again, there was like the other day I saw a bunch of people streaming it. Okay, we got attack, defense, HP. Got crit damage here. Crit rate on this one. Okay, we'll go with this one for now. We won't level it up. Like, all the ones that I see that we could totally get better ones, we're not going to level up. We got defense. That was crap. Wait, there's pen and pen ratio? I thought it was just pen in general. Physical damage bonus. This is a defense bonus. Honestly, this one was probably the crappiest one we have. I think we'll go with this one. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I knew once, like a few weeks ago, there was early access, and I wasn't sure with the newer ones I've been seeing if that was also early access. I don't know. That game is very weird for me because, like, I love Dune, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know why they're on Arrakis if you're not going to be really, like, playing as Paul Atreides. It's like, you got a whole universe to explore, but they exclusively stay on Arrakis. Even though, like, it doesn't benefit, like, the character you would be playing in the game. Although, I don't know. I don't know what the main story is. I've heard that it's interesting, but yeah, I don't know how much of a main story there actually is. I guess we'll just go attack percentage, anomaly. Yeah. Some of the, like, I'd say half of these are really good, other half are just like mid. This one I'd say is probably one of our best ones, with the stats that we need for the slot that it is. Enhance. Oh wow, we do not. This is one of those things where it's like, we do not level up CDs like at all, yet we still don't get the things to level up the CDs. Like, you'd think you just get them naturally over time. Oh, nice. We got bonus to crit damage at +1. Okay, crit damage, nice. And then, alright, let's see. What are our stats? Holy! We need to boost our crit rate. Our crit damage is 64%. Our crit rate is extremely low, though. We need to boost that rate. Crit damage is high. Crit rate is low. We need to get that up. Shoot. Okay. Anyway, that was an insanely massive sidetrack. I was just so hyped that we got, like, double S pulls. The 2 S pulls back to back. We will be back soon. What am I doing? Alright, we need to go back to the new area. Oh yeah, it's just pinned as, like, the very first place. Cable cars. Let's go explore this biddy. Beta on PC. Okay, cool. I also heard, what's that other game? A lot of people I've heard are super hyped on it. It's kind of like a looter shooter. APC? ARC? What's it called? By the way, also China and Korea were also kind of popping off as well with some games that they're bringing up, which was pretty exciting. There looks like a new, like, Korean, like, almost a Splinter Cell tactical game. It's weird. It's like both. It looked very Splinter Cell-ish, but then also at the same time, it also kind of looked like there were also zombies somehow involved. So it was just like a weird combo. And it's a Korean game that's coming out, which looked pretty dope. And then, of course, there were like a few Chinese games that all looked pretty solid. Where are you? ARC Raiders. I hear that is a really good game. Every person I have heard that played that game said that they love that game and they cannot wait for it to come out. Alright. Side quest over. Let's get back into this. How long did we waste on that? It's gonna be ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, we spent way too much time doing that. Oh my god. We might have just spent an hour doing that. Alright, our new zone. I like how it's more of a purple motif. Even though there was a bit of purple in the other areas, I'd say it was more predominantly green a lot of the time.
You must be the investigators that Paolo mentioned. Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to discuss compensation with Porsalumix.
Sorry, you are?
I'm Eric, head of the Porsalumix Labor Union. We do what we can to help folks when they're going through tough times. Surely you've heard of the production accident by now?
We have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective, causing a corruption outbreak among the workers, right?
Yes. Ever since that happened, I've been assembling everyone to negotiate with Damien for compensation. But now I hear Damien's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We're looking for a way to negotiate with him. We decided to take action. We can't let him get away with this anymore.
Do you have any plans?
Porsalumix is unwilling to compensate us because it determined that we can't prove it's their medicine that's at fault. If they wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that dates back to the fall of the old capital. So, we plan on searching for evidence that Porsalumix's medicine is defective. As long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice and demand compensation.
But aren't you still relying on their cheap medicine to slow down the corruption symptoms? Even if you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as soon as you fall out with them, right?
That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. But things have changed lately. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rates. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porsalumix's control. Now he's the backbone of the Union.
Oh, really? How did he manage to provide low-cost anti-corruption medicine?
I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porsalumix abandoned and organized a group of people to privately produce it.
This medicine doesn't sound very safe.
Who cares? If we don't resist, we have no hope left. By the way, Dr. Lore is going to look for evidence of Porsalumix being responsible for the production site accident. If you want, you can ask him about the details.
Before I go, there's one more thing I need to confirm. Have you seen this person? Or can you tell where this photo was taken?
No, I've never seen this person around here, but there's a lot of miasma in the background. Maybe it's somewhere deep in Lemnian Hollow. That's all I can say.
Gotcha. Thanks anyway. I'll ask others about it.
And I hate that they do that, where they'll give you two, like, options, and whichever one you pick, it's still, like, both options are in the first sentence. Or it's like, it didn't even matter which one you chose, bud. Why do you do that? That's so lame of you. Our new I don't think, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were counting this as a dungeon or something. Yeah, our new character, what level did we get her up to? Only level 30. I need to grind for level up materials. Alright. Oh yeah, plus they also announced the whole Persona 4 remake, which it's like, whew, dodged a bullet on that one. I was literally just about to buy Persona 4 on PSN. And then they announced that and I'm like, oh, dodged a bullet. I wonder if they'll try to do like an update for Persona 5. Even though it's like the newest of all the Persona games, if they try to like re-release it with better graphics. I think it's still new enough where they don't need to, but...
Oh, you must be the investigators that Eric mentioned. He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the mayor's investigators are coming to inspect the porcelain production site.
You must be Dr. Lore. I heard you're providing medicine to everyone. Is that true?
Eric really can't keep any secrets, huh? Oh, I can't believe he told you that. Just don't go spreading it around. If Porcelumex finds out, I'll be in big trouble.
Don't worry, we won't. But can you tell us how the medicine is made?
There's nothing special about the composition of the anti-corruption medicine. Actually, the most valuable ingredient is porcelain powder, which is common in Lemnian Hollow. I recently discovered an old production line that Porcelumex abandoned in the Hollow back when the old capital fell. With the help of a friend, we managed to repair it. I didn't have high hopes at first, but as luck would have it, those old machines began working. I named this medicine Alleviating Water. Hopefully, it'll help alleviate people's corruption symptoms and help them escape Porcelumex's trap.
Porcelumex's trap? What do you mean?
Have you ever considered that while Porcelumex has been providing anti-corruption medicine, they don't really want to cure these people working in the Hollow? It'd benefit them more to provide weaker medicine just enough to slow the progression of their illness, not stop it. That way, these workers are stuck here forever. After all, nobody wants to work in the Hollow long term, except those who were already corrupted during the fall of the old capital. Porcelumex is deliberately delaying because it doesn't want its cheap long-term labor to leave with large sums of compensation. That's why we can't trust the medicine they give us. We have to find a way to make our own. This path is illegal and very risky, yes, but at least it's a hopeful one.
Dr. Lore, you said Porcelumex is delaying compensation, but do you have evidence?
Of course. My friend works in the local hospital. He checked Porcelumex's medical records and statistics.
Thanks for stopping by.
The medical
Appreciate
records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for their illness, let alone any compensation process. They're clearly trying to cover the whole thing. Without hard evidence, they'll never process the compensation. I've been trying to obtain evidence, but that area has been abandoned, and it's ridden with Ethereals. It's impossible for me. Since you're the mayor's investigators, you must be able to find your way in the Hollow. If you can help me with the investigation, you should be able to figure out the cause of the contamination. You guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site. But the area's swarming with Ethereals. Are you sure you'll be all right?
Don't worry, we know what we're doing.
All right, I'll go investigate the vicinity. If everything goes according to plan, let's meet up near the site.
Let's actually get into this now. I hope we get to play I don't think I've really seen the panda's fighting style, but I'm going to assume it's similar to the other bear, where it's kind of like more of a slower tank. If it's not, that would be a surprise to me. It'd be crazy to have a huge hefty character that was actually fast. That'd be broken, having such a fast tank. And in fact, I don't think we've really seen a lot of like large, hefty, like robot characters. Like, I think there's like a few in the background, but I mean like main characters are ones that we regularly interact with. Yeah, that's on the list. We gotta get... Are there any robot lady like playable characters? I don't think so. The other games have been okay. I've been playing a lot of Blatro, although we're pulling back on that this week because I've been playing it a lot. So, I think this week we're gonna focus on this because the latest update is out and they gave us like a whole new area and stuff. So, we're gonna focus on that this week. What about you? Any new games that you have like your eye on that like you want to start or anything? Yeah. Elsewhere.
There's a good vantage point over there. That should give us a better look at the surrounding area.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to play as her yet. I believe she's going to be part of the next banner.
Let's go.
Okay, so it looks like those two combo into one another.
Look out. Concentrate.
Dude, she is so fucking brokenly good.
Though this area has been abandoned.
Oh my god, thank god we pulled her.
The corruption outbreak must have left some traces. Ether residue wouldn't just vanish.
Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for something new. Oh, so like the little tiger engine. Oh, brother. Dang it.
Leave it to me. Concentrate.
Dude, her black hole is so freaking damaged. It's so money. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, and that's blocked off. Yeah, I've mainly just been debating on whether or not wanting to get, Night Raid for Elden Ring. Which I still need to get the other DLC and do that. And Night Raid, like, you need to have a squad to run that. I've been told trying to solo it or do it with randos is a fucking nightmare.
So much miasma around here. Is it because of the accident that happened?
We never did bring out the panda. Okay, so sensory. Oh, okay, so that's the kind of stuff. So we'll kind of take a detective role on the tracking and stuff.
Now, let's try a perception technique. Insight allows one to see the traces of corrupted
Gosh,
matter.
we're in detective mode.
Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you. When the corruption outbreak began, people panicked and fled, seeking safety wherever they could.
Oh, that would be a good place for a chest. Be around that right?
These ether traces must be from that time. Now that you can see the traces using insight, follow their trail and see where it leads.
Okay, unfortunately, I think we've talked to him more through, like, text boxes than we have through actually voice lines, which is kind of sad. Oh yeah, also update for Genshin, apparently, I don't know how old this is, but I think this is recent, that the voice actress that plays Paimon is joining the strike. Apparently. It's like, wow, a solid half of your game is just not being voice acted. You see, it's like basic labor rights and stuff, and like, you know, protections against AI. And apparently hoyoverse is just like, no. It's like, really? A fucking Chinese company that's like anti-fucking labor union? Isn't that, you know, China's whole thing with communism? Okay, so boss ahead. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It does feel like they kind of pulled back on some of the voice acting. And we got a lot more, like, lengthier sections of just Xbox. Oh, shoot. Wait, actually, hold on. I think I might have forgotten. That's the complete wrong date on that one, so good work on my end. But it's right there. Okay, shit. I messed that up. Okay, no, I did. Okay. Never mind. Okay, restores HP. Oh. I would like them to make these more challenging, having to get through, and have, like, maybe a corruption meter or something. That would be sick. And you have to go, like, pole to pole to, like, both heal and de-corrupt.
Leave it to me!
Leave it to me.
Wait, it's only those two. Why isn't the panda a part of it? He's literally a playable character right now. Okay, so yeah, these guys that were doing ether corruption when we fought them earlier. Okay, I need to use her more. Yeah, so she's got like a little robo buddy, which is like an engine with a tail. Okay, she is not the best. She does a lot of swipes, but they're pretty weak.
Allow me to
Dude, she is so busted. That black hole just eliminates people. Okay, I don't know what the range of that move is. Kind of hard to gauge it. Dang it. I can't get the timing of that slam down move. Like, swap characters. Okay, alt. Oh my god, and her wings, dude. The dark energy they gave her as a motif is so awesome. It makes her the Huzz. Aura is crazy. Alright, we're not gonna use her ult. Yeah, I think I need to do the tutorial on her because I'm not 100% on her meter. I think her meter is used when she uses like the big like black hole move. We also have her ult. Yeah, they're adding so many extra buttons down in the corner now.
We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
This hollow's got a weird vibe to it.
Okay, so cool. They're adding in new things where it's like, okay, we can like scan areas.
Attune yourself to the frequency of the corruption first.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're figuring out a way to get rid of like corrupted like Proxy stuff.
I just did exactly what Sufu said.
It's not my fault I'm main character status and can do things
Didn't
the first
expect
time.
it to work so well.
Whoa, your talent's kinda scary.
Oh, it's because we're main character.
You catch on quickly.
Alright, let's just rip
The
this.
potential you possess is truly astonishing.
Fucking
I'm flattered,
instant.
Sufu, but I'm sure it's just beginner's luck. Anyway, let's keep investigating.
Okay, hot take. I feel like we don't need to have square and X buttons in the bottom corner like that on console. Like, if you're playing this on mobile, like, yeah, you need the
We
buttons.
shouldn't linger here
But, like,
too
you don't
long.
need them here. And you need triangle just so, like... Or actually, I don't even think you do need triangle. You need your ult, and that's it. Because your ult, like, you know, builds up and, like, dings. Which you could honestly do by just, like, maybe making the health bar a little bit bigger. And make it
Oh,
do more of, like, a
it's
sound
time to
effect or
head out.
something.
Huh?
Actually, wait, what the hell is going on with... Okay, hollow. Then what's up in the corner next to our name? I think that's just okay. I think that. Us super excited, guys. Pretty soon the Final Fantasy set of Magic the Gathering is coming out soon. That's gonna be so sick. And card sets have already been selling on like fucking eBay for like 800 and up, which is insane. Although apparently the pull rates are pretty good. Some of the people that I've seen that have been getting like the insanely expensive stuff have actually been making their money back on it just from pull rates by like doubling if not tripling the amount that the box was actually worth. That's insane. Obviously that's not gonna like hold because those are all in pre-release right now, so all the prices are insanely high, but I can't wait. The Final Fantasy set's gonna be so sick. And so far, I don't think Magic the Gathering has ever done more than one collaboration with someone. Like, they have, like, multiple sets or something. So, I would love if they, like, once every few years did a Final Fantasy collab and they just released and added more to the set. That'd be so fucking sick. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure all the other ones are, like, one and done. Alright. Alright. Catch you later, man. Thank you for stopping by. Tomorrow we are probably going to be there's no probably. We are going to be continuing with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, a little cutscene.
The accident site should be right over there.
The ether levels around here are rising. Must be remnants from the corruption outbreak.
If you work in the Hollow long term, can corruption really be cured? Feels like a never-ending cycle.
Oh, come on, man. I'm here to tell you to keep investigating. Oh, thanks. I don't think I was gonna do that. Oh, cool. Our ally came in for a little bit. Or wait, was that just the ball?
Reality and illusion.
Dude. She's so awesome. The effects that they gave her all of the cool effects. They gave her the after image. They gave her the freaking cool, like, ink smears. They gave her the wings. A cool black and gold, like, motif. Which kind of feels ethereal. I'm trying to figure out how to use her meter. Nothing seems to burn it up. Okay, there it is. Okay. I think it's a combo finisher for her basic moves. There we go. That's what uses it up.
Strength and finesse.
Dude, she is so cool. Oh, wait, hold on. What's... No, those stairs are blocked off. Once again, I'm trying to, like, look around and see if there's... Oh, yo. I guess just decorrupting it gives us a bit of a reward. Okay, cool. So, yeah, there can be, like, hidden paths now using that technique. I like how they're doing it. Interesting. So they're not making us a fighter, but they're making us, like, a detective that's able to, like, open up new paths and track stuff down. I like that. But, of course, like, Like Fufu said, wow, it's weird how you're super good at this immediately. As if you're a main character or something, and you're just automatically good at everything. Crazy. It's definitely a hoyoverse problem. Okay, now it wants us to come over to this. Oh.
The Bangboos should still be around here. Let's go find it.
Interact, bud. Although I'm not a big fan of, like, in terms of character design, not a big fan of when they do, like, asymmetrical, like, she's got a stocking on one leg but not the other. Just because they do it all the time with their characters. In fact, they just revealed, like, this just came out, and they already revealed 2 more characters that are going to be dropping. And of course, one of them's got that same kind of, like, motif when it comes to, like, their legs.
There's more and more corruption residue around here.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Careful, people. This one looks pretty tough. Hey.
Superior Ethereal.
Don't take him head on.
Oh, I just felt that one out. Woo! There wasn't much of a marker on that one. Yeah. Dude, I love the gold and black motif. It looks so ethereal and cool. Yeah, she seems so weak in comparison. I don't understand what her, like, ability is. I think it might be building up fire. Yeah, I think her specialty is just building up fire damage. I need to check it next time. Because, yeah, physically it does not feel like she does a lot of damage.
That one's taken care of.
Yeah, and it's interesting that they don't have us using the panda. Like, he's literally a playable character right now. And he's just kind of sitting on the sidelines. You know, you just need to take a deep breath and do this thing you've never done before. And then you can just magically do it. Ooh, hello, this is new. I think you could just literally put it inside it. Oh, okay. I thought you just had to, like, loop it around the edges because there was some sort of, like, physics to it or something, keeping it out from the ball.
Nice. We should be able to get past now.
Alright. Okay, that's... That's mid. It's different. Okay, I'll take it, so...
Carrot data suggests that the site of the accident is just ahead.
Alright, elevator. Oh, we're going straight to the roof, aren't we? This is such a rooftop game.
We might find some clues there. Let's investigate.
I'm first striking. I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. Oh my god. She can just combo into that move so easily. It's busted as all hell.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh my god, ult again! What the shit? How is her build up for her ult so quick? Dude, she is so broken. Her ult build up is so fast. This is awesome. Although we got 2 boosts. I don't know exactly where those come from. I don't know if that's her naturally or just because we're in the story. But there's like 2 like things that are like boosting her. And I think that's why we're building up her ult so quickly. But if that's like naturally built into her character, then that is... We're going to get so hard. So hardcore with this character. He's our new Huz. It was the captain of Squad 6. 7. No, 6. Now it is her.
Is that Dr. Lore? Isn't he investigating another area?
Okay, we can all
What's he
agree
doing
he's
here?
insanely sus and we need to stop him because he's definitely doing something bad.
Thank goodness you're here. Oh, I thought I was done for.
Huh? Dr. Lore? Weren't you investigating the outskirts? What are you doing here?
I just wanted to see if I could take a shortcut to collect some samples. I didn't expect Ethereals to target me and chase me all the way here. A good thing you showed up. Whew. Right. Did you manage to find any evidence?
Kind of.
We did. Thanks to your Bangboo. It led us to what we needed to see.
Great. That should be enough evidence then. I also collected a number of corruption samples to support our case. The area up ahead is where the corruption symptoms broke out. I want to collect some more samples there to make sure our evidence is tight. However, I heard Ethereals over there. I think they've been roaming the area, just waiting to jump out and attack.
Don't worry, we'll head over and check it out. If any Ethereals show up, we'll deal with them.
Wonderful. I'll be counting on you then.
cue the trap. Interesting. Although I guess the frogs, like, it is kind of semi-under...
This ethereal looks kind
No,
of
it's not even underwater themed. Yeah, I haven't really used her triangle move that much. I've just been using her basic attack and her ult.
It looks pretty gross.
Okay.
Fufu, don't underestimate it.
Watch out. Its attacks are dangerous. End it fast.
Shit!
You got it, Shifu! We'll wipe that smug look off its face real quick!
Oh, wait, what? Wait, did more come in?
Step back. Let me handle this. Concentrate.
Oh my god, okay, these guys need to fuck off. They just keep firing. Okay, everyone say goodbye.
This investigation was too risky. If it wasn't for your help, I probably wouldn't have made it back. Thank you all for helping with the investigation. We've now gathered sufficient evidence to lay out the details of the accident. Eric and the others just finished their shift and are resting outside the hall. I'll head out and update them on the investigation. Next, we'll rally everyone to discuss how to fight for compensation from Porcelumex. Everyone from Yunquay Summit, I'm grateful for your help.
Don't mention it. We're here to investigate the incident.
I really appreciate it. Your help made my plan go much more smoothly.
Your plan? What do you mean?
Please let me be wrong.
I asked Eric and the members of the Union to formulate a plan to protest against Porcelumex. It's time to put everything into action.
I hope I'm wrong and he's just giving off fucked vibes, but he's actually a good guy. But if not, it's like, dude, you are really, really giving off fucked aura. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about how they have the mini-map navigational system. Like, how they have this list here. It's weird and it feels bad because you're swapping to each individual one and it has to, like, load it, so it takes a few seconds. So you have to kind of go through them slow. Not super about that. I like that there's a mini-map, but I just wish it was, like, maybe the mini-map of the area that you're currently in. I don't know if I need all of these extra stuff, just because, I don't know, it feels like extra that will just get in the way, rather than streamline it. Yeah, I think we are going to call it here for today. What time is it? We spent a lot of time, like, fixing up that character. Yeah, we're already over stream time. So, yeah, we're going to call it for today. Tomorrow we're going to hop back in. We're going to continue right on with this. Maybe we'll take a little bit of break midway through continue that robot fighting event that's already going and we've already started. That was super fun, so maybe we'll get back into that. But yeah, that doctor had fucked vibes. Did not pass the vibe check at all. So we're gonna see what kind of shenanigans he gets into. I'm assuming betrayal, you know, as it usually is with doctors with fucked vibes. Yeah, that is it for day 1,742 of streaming in a row. Thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Hopefully early. I keep trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour and wake up somewhat early so that I can like stream more towards noonish or just generally early-ish. But I just like keep not, and I just like literally I was trying to stay awake all day, but I fell asleep at like, I don't know, 2 or something, and then like woke up right before I started streaming. So it's like I just keep fucking myself over on this. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's gonna go better. Zenless Zone Zero, like I said, and yeah, I don't really have a plan for the rest of the week. But we'll just kind of like play it out, see how it goes. That is it for today, guys. Like always, links down below for Blue Sky, my Twitter, as well as links over my YouTube channel. All my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I will see you all tomorrow.